Sorry guys, I don't know how far I should put this. Farther, closer right now. I think it should be there. Okay, I know this is an advertisement, but it's already so fucked up. So.
And only CRTV gives them to you straight.
This is just the latest example of what I call the refugee crisis.
Oh, I forgot they're undocumented.
I'm like breaking this can.
Illegal.
All you hear is every time I'm moving.
People are so blind to their own bias, or they're purposely deceiving people into believing that their political opinions are objectively true.
You're an for exploiting the senseless tragedy you're trying to force us of our human rights regardless.
He wears shirts like this because they
Antifa
calling
countries need to have and protect
and state
their property.
This is a gift to ISIS and the terrorists.
No, you're a gift to ISIS and the terrorists. You were, she is.
That is so true. How come nobody ever thought that? I don't know.
Well, some in the celebrity community are taking Brett Kavanaugh's likely confirmation personally and hard.
Whoa.
Over an ABC on The View, Joy Behar.
Oh, fuck. Oh, here we go. Joy Behar. No wonder. Okay, first of all, I saw the whole thing with him talking and that chick talking. I don't like talking about this, but I've been in a situation like that when I was a very, very, very young person, and I remember everything. And trust me, I have the shittiest memory ever. But when something traumatic happens like that, you remember everything. I'm telling you. So, the way she was talking and always like just constantly looking down and putting a smile on her. Why the fuck would you smile when you're talking about something so traumatic in your goddamn life? Like, I don't get it. You're a fucking liar. You're most likely a liberal. I don't know what she is. I just saw both of them speaking. He seemed so truthful. Fuck. He was even joking about the beers he was drinking. Like, yeah, fuck. I drank beer when I was young. Cool. I still like beer to this day. What the fucking doodah? Didn't mean I fucking raped or assaulted anybody. And he's right. He's 100% right. I mean, wouldn't a normal, logical, innocent person speak that way? If someone was hiding something, they'd be like, oh no, you know what, I wasn't drinking then. I mean, okay, maybe I have. They keep changing the shit that they had to say, and oh my god, just like her. That's exactly what she was doing. She kept having, he had no note. I don't even think he had any notes from what I've seen. He was just asked questions, said the truth. Asked questions, said the truth. Her? Asked questions, I don't remember. So then, sorry, I just fucking burped. So then why the fuck are you here? What are you here for? Exactly. What are you trying to prove, my dear? Like, you're trying to ruin this poor man's life. I'm sorry, guys. I've only been watching this for like 4 days. And I'm already pissed off about the whole fucking situation because I know it's bullshit. And I have a feeling Tucker is just going to explain it to a T where everyone's going to shit themselves and be like, fuck, man, he's right. So, sorry I had to vent. I just don't like liars, especially when they fuck with people's lives, their children's, their wives, their families, everything combined. I do not like that. That shit literally fucking pisses me off.
Who honestly clearly has something wrong with her, declared that a vote for Kavanaugh is a vote for legalizing sexual assault. Watch this.
The message to boys is, if you become a powerful man, you are allowed to grope a woman.
Yeah, she needs to take some time off and just get some fresh air. Meanwhile, alleged comedian Amy...
You know who Joey's talking about, right? Trump. Just because he said that shit behind closed doors one time, to a friend, a guy friend. And he didn't even say, we could just grope her pussy. He actually said, if she'd let us, or if she'd let me, I would be able to do it. Like, they're taking this all out of context, and it's honestly just getting to a point where everyone's just believing what this cunt Joy is saying. And I can't even say it makes me laugh, because it actually makes me mad. How stupid can you be? Watch the whole fucking thing before you make your own judgment. Why do you gotta listen to other idiots for? You should have seen the people, oh my god, on the stairs to the court, or where I don't know how to pronounce his last name, even though it's with a K. Kavanaugh? I think Kavanaugh. It says it right there, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Kavanaugh. Anyways, fucking all these protesters outside. And when somebody was supporting him, voting for him, you hear this one liberal bitch in the background. Only liberals, man. That's all I gotta say.
Schumer was more hands-on. She got arrested, sort of, protesting on Capitol Hill today. Watch this. Man, she cares more than we do. Ali Bastucki hosts the Relatable podcast on CRTV and joins us tonight. Ali, thanks a lot for coming on. So what are we to make of the celebrity community is really speaking as one that marginalizes the community, and they're telling us that confirming Brett Kavanaugh further evidence that the rest of us are disgusting. Do you buy it?
Right. Well, this is a straw man. Obviously, no one is making this argument. Although Senator Collins pointed out today that a lot of people are making this argument on the left. That if you want to confirm Kavanaugh, then you are approving sexual assault. That is obviously not true. I don't know anyone who thinks that way. Confirming Kavanaugh has to do with his competence, his qualifications,
you know what?
And even bigger than that.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to keep pausing this, but it's the exact same shit as Donald Trump. It's repeating. And guess who's repeating it? The same fucking goddamn people. It's the liberals. Do you see Republicans doing shit like this? Honest to God, do you? No.
Truth and justice. This is not about condoning sexual assault, but it is about the condemnation of
and the fucking guy didn't even do anything
on the left of ruining someone's life based on unsubstantiated allegations, and that is something people on the right and the left should be scared of.
So if everybody in the entertainment business, the business that whose purpose it is to entertain the rest of us, is on one side and expressing open contempt for the country they're supposed to be entertaining, why are the rest of us playing along and consuming the crap that they produce?
Right, I know. Well, it's kind of this conundrum. On the one hand, we look to them for entertainment, but then now they've deemed themselves the moral and political arbiters of this world. And hey, if they want to have a conversation about sexual ethics and morality, I'm ready to have that conversation as a conservative.
Oh my God.
I'm not okay with the hypocrisy that we see of not condemning their...
I'm so sorry, guys, but I really want to take 2 screenshots of that and put them as my target practice. That would be so... Okay, I'm doing it right now. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to. Hold on. Keep that there for a second. This is going to be the best target practice ever. Okay, we'll crop it later. Save. Just save. And hold on.
I want to have a conversation about sexual ethics and morality. I am ready to...
Why she gotta be such a bitch for? Shit. Cunt 2. I forgot to change it. Oh, JPEG. Alright, I'll go back. I feel bad. I mean, I'll just play it. I'll go back.
To have that conversation as a conservative Christian. What I'm not okay with is the hypocrisy that we see of not condemning their own site and only doing it when it's in a, partisan and convenient.
Yeah, they're atheists, but they're still religious nuts, in case you know. Very quick, after the 20 years, there's a video showing meeting with Monica in the Oval Office. It's finally been released to the public. It comes as the public seems to finally be turning on Clinton, even on the left, for his behavior decades ago. Last night, an actress called Alyssa Milano, I think her name is, said the president should have been investigated for his behavior. Watch this.
Look at Bill Clinton. He was accused of a lot of ugly things, some of it he had to admit, and yet people were fine with him and saying you have to judge.
I'm sorry, but that cunt, Melissa Milano, she was in the background when that Kavanaugh dude was talking and literally crying because he was trying to explain that his daughter actually wanted to pray for that Ford chick that was against her father. And this Melissa Milano cunt was rolling her eyes in the background. You guys gotta keep in mind, this chick's an actress, right? So, watching body language, good luck with that.
Judge him by more than him at his worst. Should Kavanaugh get the same benefit of the doubt?
No, and I don't think Bill Clinton should have gotten that benefit of the doubt in hindsight.
We why would we talk about it then?
Investigated the allegations against him as well.
So what do you make? Is she arguing that Clinton got too much due process, or what is she saying exactly?
I don't think she knows. I think that she was kind of caught in her hypocrisy there, but maybe this is a win for self-awareness. I also think it's maybe saving face. A tweet resurfaced from 2012 where she said she loves Bill Clinton. So maybe she's had a change of heart and maybe other self-aware somebody can follow suit. We can only hope.
A win for self-awareness. That's my favorite line of the week. I'm putting it on my refrigerator. And by the way, if that's true, it's good news. We need more of that. Allie, thank you very much. Coming to a conclusion. The Senate voted narrowly today to move the decision to the floor. That means the final vote on this, on Kavanaugh, will take place tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. This is almost over. Democrats made one final push against Kavanaugh this afternoon. Screaming protesters swarmed the Capitol. Famous journalists became completely hysterical on Twitter. Check the blue checks and you'll see for yourself. And then Dianne Feinstein, the 85-year-old ranking Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, someone long holding a reputation for being reasonable, abandoned that reputation and went all the way. She suggested that Brett Kavanaugh isn't simply a bad nominee or a bad jurist, but he is a violent and dangerous person. Here's part of it.
At the hearing last week, we saw a man filled with anger and aggression. Judge Kavanaugh raised his voice.
Wait. Isn't this the chick that leaked the private thing from that Ford girl that literally didn't even want to be identified? I'm pretty sure that was her. Yeah. Thank God I have a beer beside me because it was going to take a while to go get one. That was her. Is that a cross? Oh no, it's just a microphone. Fuck. I would have said, you ain't no fucking Catholic, you cunt.
Interrupted senators. This behavior revealed a hostility and belligerence that is unbecoming of someone seeking to be elevated to the United States Supreme Court.
Fuck you. Look what he's being accused of, okay? And it's not just affecting him, it's affecting everyone around him, his family included. How the fuck would you feel? You fucking she's a feminist. Definitely a liberal, I have no idea. She's definitely a fucking goddamn liberal. I can't believe I'm gonna post this, but I'm mad. I do not like your face. It's kind of those faces you just want to punch. Maybe somebody wants to punch my face. Cool. You can try. After you, like, get in between the screen. Honest to God. What she did, I'm pretty sure she's the one who leaked it. And made this whole fucking thing bigger than it could have been. You know? It could have been, like, back... Nobody would have known about it. It would have been sorted out. FBI would have looked at it behind closed doors. But no. This chick loves attention.
Lock that man up. Well, for much of the day, Brett Kavanaugh's fate seemed uncertain. It ping-ponged back and forth. Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska wound up voting with the Democrats. And then she issued a bizarre statement in which she said that Kavanaugh is a good man, but should not be on the Supreme Court.
Why?
In other words, Brett Kavanaugh was falsely accused of gang rape, and that false accusation means he can't be a Supreme Court justice, because false accusations are disqualifying for the victims of them. Keep in mind that Lisa Murkowski is an actual U.S. senator, hard to believe, but true. And then in the mid-afternoon, something remarkable happened, something that very few expected. Senator Susan Collins of Maine, one of the most liberal Republicans in Washington,
now you know why
and not
people
someone
are so
famous for
suicidal.
memorable oratory, took to the Senate floor to mount a rigorously...
Now you know why people
It's
are
all
so
about
fucking...
women are always heroes and men are always evil. We hear about man spreading. Well, men they open their legs too wide on the train. Every time I'm on the train, the woman next to me has her purses, plural, on the seat next to her because they spend 3 months' salary on the handbags. They don't want to put it down on the dirty New York City ground.
He's Canadian, by the way. Or at least he's Canadian. High five! Gavin! And they have their legs open because they have balls. Just to let y'all women know. Some guys don't feel comfortable
logical
with their legs
defense
balls.
of Kavanaugh's character, ability, and nomination. Here's part of what she said.
The facts presented do not mean that Professor Ford was not sexually assaulted that night or at some other time, but they do lead me to conclude that the allegations failed to meet the more likely than not standard. Therefore, I do not believe that these charges can fairly prevent Judge Kavanaugh from serving on the court. Mr. President, I will vote to confirm Judge Kavanaugh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
See?
This was not an emotional speech, and for that reason it was very different from virtually anything we've heard for the past month. It was an argument rooted in reason, and it had a huge effect. The dam broke almost immediately after. West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin announced that he too will support Kavanaugh. Manchin gives the nomination the necessary 50 votes. Even if protesters find Jeff Flake again and scream at him once more, the nomination will go through. Barring some unforeseen event, and we've got to be honest, that could happen, but if it doesn't, Brett Kavanaugh will become a Supreme Court justice this weekend. Now, for the prime of representing his own voters back in West Virginia who overwhelmingly support Kavanaugh, Senator Manchin was surrounded tonight by the youth wing of his own party and ritually denounced in the halls of the Capitol. As is common now, nobody tried to stop them or even ask them to be quiet because we're getting used to mob rule here. Watch.
He didn't even fucking do anything.
These kinds of scenes are everywhere in Washington.
You know what?
Whoa. The left has given up on making its own...
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm actually extremely surprised at what... I forgot his name. Anyways, that guy they just showed in the video there. Anyways, he was on Kavanaugh's side, and that was pretty awesome.
In case activists no longer try to convince anyone of anything. Instead, they scream and bully. As a tactic, this can be effective. It worked for many years for the mafia, for example. But there is a cost to it, especially when it's on television. Normal people find it scary and unreasonable because that's exactly what it is, scary and unreasonable. The left is going too far, and it's alienating even liberal Republicans like Susan Collins.
I am thinking in particular not of the allegations raised by Professor Ford, but of the allegation that when he was a teenager, Judge Kavanaugh drugged multiple girls and used their weakened state to facilitate gang rape. This outlandish allegation was put forth without any credible supporting evidence.
That outlandish story Senator Collins is referring to, of course, was all over the other cable channels, repeated uncritically for weeks. It was, of course, a fantasy. It was promoted by Stormy Daniels' attorney, the world's creepiest porn lawyer, who is now, by the way, a leading Democratic presidential candidate. If that tells you anything about the moment we're living in. He, creepy porn lawyer, lashed out at Susan Collins on Twitter today. He called her speech, quote, entirely disingenuous and shameful. But by this point, even Democrats were starting to understand that the freak show they have unleashed is beginning to hurt them. Ken Vogel at the New York Times even wondered on Twitter if the creepy porn lawyer might be, quote, a double agent all along, working for the Republicans. Unlikely, but he's helped them. Out in the field, though, they never got the memo, the one about trying to seem non-crazy for the sake of not scaring the voters. Progressive leader Linda Sarsour spoke for many on the left when she attacked Susan Collins for the color of her skin. Quote, Senator Susan Collins is the mother and grandmother of white women in America who gave us a Donald Trump presidency. Whatever that means, they're all saying it. Over at GQ magazine, writer Sophia Benoit wrote this, quote, if I ever die from getting an illegal abortion, please drop my body off at Senator Collins' house and let it rot. Well, if there's one thing we've learned during the last month, it's what the activist left really thinks.
You know what's hilarious about that?
And a lot of people are...
Okay, I just got the gist of it. I didn't actually read the whole thing, but I think that person said, if I ever got an illegal abortion, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's very easy for you to say when you're fucking living right now. If you had an illegal abortion, you wouldn't even have a fucking thought in your head to think of something like that. To live in something like that, and thank God for it, because this world is literally going down a shithole, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to want to fucking live in it this day and age. And there was something else I saw that I wanted to fucking point out, which was so stupid. Well, yeah, the white thing. I don't know if that was a black person who wrote that. Obviously, I kind of think it might have been. About the woman... The white woman who was talking. It must have been a black woman who was saying it. I mean, you guys always talk about racism this, racism that, but yet you keep fucking pointing it out at the dumbest, smallest, little insignificant fucking situations where everybody starts to look at it that way and think, oh, fuck, you know, that bitch may be right. And then everyone starts looking at it, and then everyone starts getting mad, and then everybody starts taking it personally and serious. You don't want racism? Well, you're fucking causing it by your fucking goddamn, I can't say stupidity, because it's not even stupid anymore. It's like the norm, you know? Fuck.
Scared by what they really think. Though actually the term think may be too generous. A lot of what we're hearing isn't the product of thinking at all. It's the product of coordinated instructions handed down from on high and dutifully repeated by angry children. Liberals are party people. They do exactly what they are told. Watch this scene
Party
on Capitol Hill, which really says it all.
Wait. Did he just say liberals are party people? I can... You know... Okay, that just explains something to me. I think Republicans... Like me, for example. Yeah, I'm Canadian, but, you know, Trudeau... Our prime minister is a liberal. I'm a Republican, okay? I've always loved Trump way before he even fucking became president, and I knew he would. I just knew he would, because he's a smart man. Look at what he fucking achieved, okay? He doesn't have to be a goddamn politician to win. He will just win, because he's a winner. You know? Well, where the fuck was my point? God damn it. I forgot. Oh yeah, partiers. Yes. So, I think Republicans are more introverted. You know, we're more on the inside, you know. Liberals are more extroverted. They're more like out there and fuck, they'll do whatever they want to do, even if they look stupid, if they get attention, fuck, they love it, even if it's negative, fuck, yeah. Republicans are more like, we're just waiting until something something big is happening, but until something really, really, really big happens, I think we're just gonna fucking burst and kill everybody. Like an explosion, you know? Don't step on the goddamn mines. We're the mines. You guys are the little fuck twats trying to step on us, or trying to avoid us. It's funny, because I was actually watching a video the other day, and this liberal Trump supporter friend knocked the shit out of this one liberal guy. I think he was holding a sign saying Trump can suck a dick or some nonsense like that, or with like the state's flag or something, and he literally just fucking he like knocked him out. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny. Because you know what? People that keep doing shit like that need to get knocked out, or else they're never gonna learn their lesson. And you know what I don't understand? Why the fuck are these people not going to jail? It should be illegal to even talk ill at all about the president. About the president of your fucking country. What is wrong with you people? Fuck. I think I need to calm down on the venting, because...
Let's go watch the vote. In offices that you wish to communicate with. I'm going to go to the recast office.
I'm gonna suck your dick in the meantime, because I'm a pussy.
Repeat after me.
And a non-binary fuck.
They do.
What the fuck did I do?
He's got a face. Does that look better?
Seems to me breaking news on CNN means lies. Why is it mean-spirited?
They're actually fun to watch.
And un-American. These are people who aren't even in the United States yet. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, why isn't that fucking, what's her name? That chick on The View. Whoopi. Why isn't she in Canada yet? Oh yeah, she couldn't get in. Forgot. Haha, we don't want your ass, bitch! I think it's done. Is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, guys. Well, that is my reaction and my view on the whole situation. I have no idea how long that was. I'm pretty sure it was fucking long. But like it's titled, they are losing their minds. So are the people watching. Like this person right here. Oh yeah. Alright. Whatever, man. I gotta go to the bathroom because I really have to pee. Oh, by the way, I did try to make a previous video. I found my machete. It was... Oh, man. Okay, here. I'll show you an example. This is how rusted it was. Okay? It was like this. Look how I made it! Dun 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 dun! I'm not done yet. took me a little while today, but I know, you know what? I have ADD. I start working on that, but then I have to wait for it to dry. And then I started working on that, and then I had to wait for it to dry. And then I started working on the other stuff. Oh my god, you have no idea. So, but anyways, while I was waiting, I had to polish this because it was just so beautiful. And I'm not done yet at all. I still got to buffer it and everything. And this little handle here, there's two sides, obviously. Right, see, this is the one side. I'm going to make another video about this, by the way. This is one side of it, pop it in, blah, blah, blah. I had to unscrew it. I had to actually put WD-40 around the screws because I didn't want to, like, fucking seize them by, like, pushing too hard. So I had to, like, juice them up a little bit before I did that. Anyway, so yeah, that's how it pretty much looks with one side. I'm going to make this look so sick after. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And it's still pretty nasty. Like, look. And I did a lot of work already. And the other side is not even fucking close to done. Actually, no, this side's better. This side's shittier. See? See all that nastiness? This side's better. Because I took more time on that side. But this side, oh boy. So yeah, I'll make a video of that later. Right now, I'm tripping out about this shit. And I have to pee. So have a good night. For now. I might be back. I don't know yet. Cheers. Cheers. Of course you have to... Every time you say cheers, you gotta look in the eyes, right? So this is the camera. Zdravie. Alright, y'all.